Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City? Because that was weird enough. At least she turned it into a column. So Ashley Biden's diary, somehow, we all wondered how it got into the hands of Project Veritas. And Project Veritas, when we talked to James O'Keefe about this at the time, they immediately had reached out to a lawyer because they knew there's these kids that they know how to do pictures, which they were correct. And they were told initially that it was not her diary. And then they got raided, which kind of made it, yeah, that is her diary. And now there's like legal action against them, and now they're going after the woman who she sold Ashley Biden's diary for $40,000. She was the one who came across it in a halfway house at Palm Beach. So remember during the campaign, everyone was like, well, where is his daughter? And they were saying, oh, she works in a nonprofit. She's super successful. She works in a nonprofit, and that's why she can't be here. Well, apparently she was at a halfway house in Palm Beach. And when Amy Harris moved in there, she found it like in a mattress. And the contents are weird. So Amy Harris was fresh out of rehab. She moves in, finds this diary in a mattress. And there's all kinds of stuff in there. And we assume that it's Ashley Biden's diary because the FBI raided Project Veritas for it and took it. After, of course, they got everything out of it, but took it. And now there's all this legal action.
Oh, Lord. I'll be right back.
Ivanka. Like 10, 11 o'clock to go meet, she was a teenager, to go and meet up with a teenage boy at the resort. And apparently Donald Trump hit the roof and she came back or she was brought back. It was not happening. And I remember the press, you Google it, because the press had a field day with that. They tried to portray her as like some whore. Read that. She was like 16, 17 at the time. And the only reason anybody knew about it is because she had talked about it. Because she was talking about how her dad was strict. And they made her look like she was this harlot. And apparently she wasn't even gone like an hour and they brought her back. I mean, it was something that you've heard so many times about so many kids. And they really were like, oh, his Donald Trump's daughter gone wild. No. This, Ashley Biden, is a daughter gone wild. What is and also, I gotta ask this too, what is this whole obsession with infantilizing the Biden kids? Ashley Biden is my age. I am not a baby. I mean, I am a grown-ass Gen X woman. I am not a baby. They act like Hunter Biden, who is in his mid-50s, is an infant. They act like Ashley Biden is some little princess toddler. They're completely apart from any consequences of their own actions. Doing drugs, spending out of control, illicit, promiscuous behavior, reckless behavior, dangerous behavior. Their dad was a senator, now president of the United States. Hell, he was running for office and she was doped up. Well, what in the world? But oh my gosh, Ivanka Trump at a ski resort was able to slip past Donald Trump's attention for 5 seconds and, oh, we're all going apart. He apparently was super strict. I know people give him, crap about his marriages and all that, but I'm going to tell you one thing that you can't say is that his kids are out there partying. He's not a drinker either. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. And apparently anytime that if they would have red wine, he would have grape juice. That's what I was told by his former right-hand man. So they're just, disciplined. This is crazy though. I'm just shocked that, as a parent too, to let your kids get to this point, especially when you are in office. There were 2 parents there, so it's not just on him. Where's Jill? Everyone sits here and celebrates, the Jill Biden. Everyone celebrates her. They talk like she's the best mom ever. Yet the moms who speak up at school board meetings are domestic terrorists. But you know what? The moms who speak up at school board meetings, their kids aren't doing this. We have more to get into, including the ongoing firebombing of pregnancy crisis centers. And here's something to consider too. I just told you about the parents and the school boards. You saw how quickly Merrick Garland had how quickly they actually responded to all of that. But yet there's been no action on his part with regards to these pro-life, they're just pregnancy crisis centers. They help women who are pregnant. They've been firebombed. There's over 20 of them now. We're going to discuss this. Also, Buzz Lightyear, a lot of controversy around this movie. I just don't like Chris Evans. He's a doucher. I forgive my Portuguese, but it's true, and I'm not Big Bird. This is not Sesame Street or Dora the Explorer. He is. All right, so let's get moving. Our partners, this portion of the program. Our friends over at Patriot Mobile. Love the folks at Patriot Mobile. Great folks, great company. Texas born and bred. The guy who created it actually coached my youngest kid in baseball. He's a good coach. And it's the only Christian conservative cell phone provider. One of the few companies that doesn't bow to cancel culture and all of this. That's the thing. You don't even have to agree with them on everything. They don't care. They're not going to sit here and find out, oh, this person voted Democrat, we're going to cancel them. They don't do that. They just want to save people money. But they're upfront about the fact that when you pay your cell phone bill, you're not just paying, you're actually paying less, and you're paying for great service and supporting American jobs because of their 100% U.S.-based customer support team. But your money, actually, unlike the Verizons and AT&Ts, etc., your money goes towards the things that you vote to protect at the ballot box, whether it's
while they're book and access
to countless pets every day. Some of them get, and that's why Delta cats enforces the cost of a full-time animal hospital on the property. Delta relies solely to join me in helping by going to deltarescue.org/Dana and pressing that green donate button. Please give as much as your heart tells you. That's deltarescue.org/Dana. And don't forget to catch their award-winning documentary film, The Rescuer. It's streaming for free for all of you right now on their website, deltarescue.org/Dana. More than 240 million Americans take daily supplements until food, but poor nutrient absorption means the promised results are rarely achieved. Reach your potential with Healthy Cells. Healthy Cells is an advanced nutrition company that uses proven patent-pending injectable gel technology called microgel to deliver maximum nutrient absorption, all in a pill-free, more natural experience. Microgels extend the soluble, ultra-absorbable nutrient particles inside a natural gel made of gut-healthy ingredients like soluble fiber and citrus pectin. Healthy Cell products are the best-tasting, pill-free supplements on the market. Get up to 15 pills worth of nutrients in one gel pack that you can take at home or on the go. Simply mix into drinks or blend into smoothies. Start your journey to better health with Healthy Cells. Visit healthycells.com/Dana. That's healthycells.com/Dana and use promo code DANA for 20% off your first order. Again, that's healthycells.com/Dana, promo code DANA for 20% off your first order.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and finds you what you're looking for. The ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate to the site within. And right now,
Health Minute with Mark Saltzman.
Thank you. Podcast is celebrating its 250th episode. It's the show that breaks down geek speak into street speak. To commemorate the milestone, ASUS, the title sponsor of Check It Out, has generously provided an awesome giveaway. The ASUS VivoBook 13 Slate OLED, valued at $599. This 2-in-1 portable companion to be used as a laptop, tablet, and other modes. And it's the world's first 13.3-inch OLED Windows detachable laptop. To be eligible to win, you need to be a U.S. resident age 18 or older. Send me an email from my website with the word Check It Out in the subject line, or tag me on social media with the phrase Check It Out. A random name will be chosen next week for email on my website. That's Mark with a C, Saltzman with a Z. Good luck. And thank you to ASUS for your partnership on Check It Out. And here's to the next 250 episodes.
Prices. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a testable hypothesis. What are companies paying? In other words, what's the inflation on their costs? And then what are they turning around and charging consumers? Well, it's a great piece in the newsletter today. More alarming inflation data undercuts the progressive greedflation narrative. It's by Brad Palumbo at CFEE. It's worth your time. Shows you how the left is never, ever, ever telling you the truth. These are the people of a lie. You ever read that book by Scott Peck? Great book, People of a Lie. They are the people of a lie. The data is crystal clear. Palumbo points out in his piece, Brad Palumbo, that if these companies were ripping you off, then the prices they pay, which is the producer price index, that's what they're paying for their input, wouldn't be greater than what they're charging you. What they charge you would be greater than what they pay, right? They're ripping you off, the consumer. That's what Biden said. What if I told you the opposite story is true? As Brad Palumbo notes, the data sets reveal the opposite. Consumer prices rose 8.6%, which you pay. But the producer prices, what they pay, rose 10.8%. suggesting that, roughly estimating, companies haven't jacked up prices to even fully match the increase in their own costs, let alone exceed them. These people on the left never, ever, ever tell you the truth. Everything they do is anchored in a falsehood. This is malfeasance. It's not misfeasance. They do it on purpose. That's why things are going to get worse before we get better, until we clean out this economic wound. These people are lying. They are always lying. Everything they tell you is a lie. It is easy to discredit when you just look at the numbers.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like...
And we recently introduced no tools blinds and shades that require no tools to install. What could be...
Washington State streets, and so it's too many to pick, but some special ones downtown that I always recommend, particularly in the summer months, because there's always so much happening down.
Blinds, CER.
You in the unity of the Holy...
No, a-hole politics. We have that politics.
U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-785-9132. That's 800-785-9132. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-785-9132.
Dirty exterior? Don't scrub it. Wet it and forget it. Wet and Forget, the easy outdoor cleaner. Wet and Forget works over time with Mother Nature to eliminate unsightly black and green stains on the exterior of your home with no scrubbing, power washing, or bleach. Use Wet and Forget on all your outdoor surfaces, including decks, siding, roofs, and patios. Wet and Forget's available in a concentrate or extreme reach hose-in. Purchase Wet and Forget in store or online at Lowe's, Menards, Ace, or Walmart.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon. The publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-501-3689 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3689 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-501-3689. This is the great voice of the Great Lakes. 760 WJR, Detroit, a Cumulus Media station.
Change for women's rights in one state. I'm Mary Corsetti, Fox News. As the